Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about my everyday foundation routine. These are the products that I use pretty much almost every day, or like they're the products that I use off camera pretty often. Like if I'm gonna go out and run some errands, or if I'm going out to dinner with like friends, or just whatever it is, just on a day-to-day basis, these are the products that I use for my base. So I'm going to show you guys that, but before I get into that video, I do want to say please do not forget to subscribe. I have a lot of great content coming out soon, so you don't want to miss out. Okay, let's begin. So to begin, I always use my Vasanti Liquid O2 color corrector. I talk about this color corrector all the time. It is more of a PG tone, so it works really well for my skin. And if you're trying to figure out how to cover up your dark circles and things like that, and what color correctors will work for you, I would check out my dark circles video because this might not work for everyone. But yeah, for anyone that's like Indian or in and around my skin tone, my God, this is like the holy grail product. So I just apply this under my eyes and over on top too, because I have really bad dark circles. Then I go in with my Artis Oval 6 brush. I absolutely love this brush for every day. Now, this is a really expensive brush, but the reason I like it for every day is because you don't need to use too much product with this brush. It blends out your makeup so evenly, and it doesn't soak up or absorb any of the product in the brush. So you use less product, but you do spend more on the brush. So I just go in and I blend this in. And this brush is so easy to use too. Like, if you're a beginner, these brushes are super simple to use. What makes it so easy to use is like how the handle is. Like, you're holding the brush like this against your face rather than like this, so you feel like you have a lot more control. But yeah, look how seamlessly that blended out. Now, if you're looking for something more affordable for blending out your makeup every day, I also love my beauty blender. I used to use that almost every day. It's just recently that I switched over to this Artis brush just because they sent it to me and I got it and I fell in love with it. So yeah, that's why I use it all the time. But if you are looking not to spend that much money on a brush, the beauty blender works like a dream. So my everyday go-to foundation right now is the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. I personally love a full coverage, whether I'm just running errands or actually going out on a night out. That's just me personally. It's not something that you're into too much, like not the full coverage. You want something a little bit more lightweight. Another one I would recommend is the Rimmel Breathable Foundation. This foundation is amazing, gives you great coverage, but doesn't feel too heavy. This is another one of my favorite everyday foundations. And another one that I like for everyday too is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. Everyone always raves about this foundation, and I think it is phenomenal as well. These two I just haven't been using recently because I'm super pale from our horrible Canadian winter. And this Maybelline Super Stay Foundation is the only one that matches me right now. So right now my color for the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation is 220 Natural Beige. That's my winter color right now. I believe the next one up, which is 310 Sun Beige, would be my summer color. The Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, my summer color is 315, which is Soft Honey. And then for the Rimmel Breathable Foundation, my color is 400 Natural Beige. One pump of this, that's more than enough for every day. I also like to add in a drop of my Indeed Radiance Booster. This is supposed to like help make your skin look radiant and glowing and nice, and like also hydrated, which is why I like to add a drop of it into my foundation. And I just mix that up and I apply like first right under my eyes and around my eyes, just because that's where I want the most coverage. The rest of my skin isn't too bad, so I'll just take the leftover product and then apply it everywhere else. So this looks like a lot of product. Again, you don't need to use this much. I just like a full coverage, even for every day. You can use about half a pump. I use one full pump. So if you're looking for even lighter coverage, go for half a pump. And then again, I just blend it out with my Oval 6 brush. So FYI guys, I got like the rest of my face wax today, except for my eyebrows. because I'm gonna go get them waxed tomorrow. Like, I have a specific girl, Kavita, who I always talk about, who I get my eyebrows done from. So yeah, I just get my face waxed from like my random Indian waxing lady, and then my eyebrows like only let Kavita touch. So yeah, she's doing my eyebrows tomorrow. I got my face waxed today. That's why this area looks a little bit darker than the rest of my face. Next, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer. This is such an amazing drugstore concealer, and you'll notice that I'm trying to recommend a lot more drugstore products because that's what I use on a regular basis. I try to use as many drugstore products as I can because it's a lot more affordable, and because I'm using it every day, like, I go through it a lot faster than my more luxury branded products, I guess. So yeah, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer is really good. It's not like the heaviest coverage, and it's nothing like the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. It's like, it doesn't give you that full, like, take away your dark circles completely type of thing, but it's great for every day and to give you like enough cover up. I am a little bit heavier handed with this again because I do like a fuller coverage, especially around my dark circles, but you do not need to use this much. This product is really good at covering up, especially if you don't have like horrible dark circles like me. Using my Artis brush again, I just use this for my entire face, to be honest. Next, I go in with my Nye Banana Powder. If you watched my dark circles video, I absolutely love, love, love this powder. I cannot live without it. I don't think I've found another yellow powder that matches how much I love this one. Personally, the one that comes in the NYX like contour kit, that one's not too bad. I use that sometimes, but I just love this one so much. It is obviously a little bit more expensive, but I haven't found a drugstore version that I like as much as this one. I bake with this under my eyes, and I just use like a random makeup sponge. And I don't put it on too heavily. Like, I'll take one like dab of it and spread it out on the top and the bottom of my eye. This kind of gives me a more natural look instead of like super highlighted, but it also brightens up my eyes. So it is like sitting on top of my skin right now. I don't know if you guys can see it too much just because I don't apply it as heavily as other beauty influencers do. And then I'll go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in 310 Sun Beige, and I apply this all over my face. I do keep this powder the same in the winter and in the summer because in the winter it kind of deepens me up a little bit and kind of warms up my skin. And in the summer it lightens me up a little bit so that I don't look too orangey from the foundations that I put on. So yeah, and then I'll apply this all over my face, and I'll wipe off the excess banana powder that's around my eyes. I don't let the banana powder sit for too long, honestly. Like, by the time I'm done applying this all over my face, the last place I go is around my eyes, or sometimes I even do it in the middle of me putting it on. I'm personally not a huge fan of baking for too long, especially on a day-to-day basis. It just takes too much time to let it sit like that. And then I know this isn't completely part of like my foundation base, but literally right after I finish doing my foundation, I'll apply my MAC Prep and Prime Lip Primer. This is my absolute favorite lip primer. And I actually did find something pretty close to this lip primer, which is the Nude by Nature lip primer. This is actually really, really good too if you're looking for something a little bit more affordable. I do still like this a little better because it comes off a little bit more hydrating, but this one does work really well. So I apply this all over my lips pretty generously, honestly. Like, I don't care, I'll apply a lot of it because my lips get so dry during the summer and in the winter, and especially right after I put on my foundation, since there's so many layers and like the powder really dries out my lips. I apply this so it hydrates my lips and it like really soaks in before I get to my lips at the end of me putting on my makeup. By that time, it kind of has soaked into my lips. The lip primer is a little bit waxy, so it ends up holding my lipstick all day. And yeah, this is like my little, I guess, like go-to secret as to how my lipstick lasts all day. That is my everyday foundation routine. I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup and then I will be right back. Okay, back with all my makeup done. I know it's pretty glam, but I filmed another tutorial doing this look and reviewing some stuff. So yeah, that's why I look like this, just trying to be a good beauty influencer or whatever you want to call me, you know, be efficient and productive and film everything at once. YouTube is so much harder than I expected it to be. Anyways, so this is what the final look looks like. As you can see, once I have everything on, my face doesn't look as pasty and white because I've warmed it up with like a contour and everything like that. But yeah, this is my everyday foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do not forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button if you did like it. And thanks for always watching and supporting my content. I really, really appreciate it. You have no idea how much it means to me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.